On the 27th of October, I made a tardigrade video, which Zackle, the man that I call the human hatching chick, commented on my video. Your elephant seal build inspired me. What do you think about axolotl and minx? I think it's called mink. No one runs that. True. Could also throw in more radish on other pets to spice it up. Pun intended. And I said, you son of a person, I'm in. Now there's the mink. The mink starter battle gain any random perk from the previous tier with single, double, or triple effect. And don't worry too much about that because you're going to see it later. And we are into the run. Have I pressed play? I totally have pressed play. He suggested this on the 27th of October. There's the radish, by the way. Starter battle turns into a random perk. I recorded this probably 3 days after he suggested it. Which means I've recorded this 3 weeks ago and I've sat on it. Much like a chair. And I have forgotten totally what happened. But I do remember this. Let's worry about the mechanics of the build later. And let's focus instead on this. I recall doing this. I got this first attempt, by the way. The dream to all content creators, or just players in general. I got it first attempt. And I remember thinking, as the run was happening, it's something. It's a synergy. To then, the point that this build ends up at, thinking, this is absurd. That's what I remember thinking. I take better fish over anteater. Very curious. There's a radish. We won't need you. But we will take a bass as we look for elk on turn 5. Which is hilarious that in customs I've become known as the elk guy. Yet in Star Pack, which is its base pack, I despise the elk. I hate it with all of my heart. In fact, I don't... I miss a duck, but then I'm very confused. We're just hard rolling duck or bass. Anyway, let's look at the mink here. Start a battle. It gains a strawberry, which is a perk from the previous tier because we're currently on tier 2. You know how it works, things and such. Yep. I've just... Yeah, it's weird. It says triggers left on the strawberry. It's confusing, right? Like, what is to the experienced players watching this, what do they mean by that? Like, if a real Velociraptor is giving it back? But that should be giving it back anew. I don't know, I'm confused. Here comes the toucan. And we like the toucan around here. We're a big fan of the toucan. The math is good. We get radish and churros, so there you go. We're now on tier 3, so they're taking tier 2 perks, and we're all very happy about it. Now, what is the Reverend cooking here? We're gonna sell. We don't hit elk, we hit Anubis. Very interesting. Are you seeing the synergy? I ask you that question, dear viewer, respected viewer. We get perks that do nothing. Meatbone doing double damage. That's kind of fun. In fact, it's single damage because it's a level 1 mink. We're going to level. We're not going to hit what we need. I think we're going to skip, and we do skip. My build is awful. Can I pause? My build is objectively awful. One of the worst builds you'd ever see, and you would expect us to lose here. What was wrong with that? I wasn't paying attention now either. I've caught myself off guard. Spider-Man meme pointing at each other. I don't level the Anubis. Why are you doing such things, Rev? Why are you pushing for level 3? I didn't have my strong unit at the front. That makes sense. We get, actually, an incredible unit, but we lose, and we go to 1 HP. It's first attempt. I'm not stressed. I'm mad, he mad, but I ain't stressing. We're probably going to take this cat just to stay alive. 9 lives and things and such. There's the axolotl. We're just going to buff for now. We're going to freeze the axolotl. Can you see the synergy? There are 2 types of viewer right now. I'm going to pause. Viewer number 1. I see the Reverend's vision. Fantastic, splendid. Viewer number 2. I don't know what half of these pets do. I'm just here because the Aussie man funny. Viewer number 3, hate watching me. And if you're a hate watcher, you're in the 1.2%. I'm winning. So we are looking for a radish to put on this toucan. Here we have a dazed mantis, which is really exciting. We're getting perks that don't matter, but we're surviving. And I think this will be the first round where we get to see her. I should just put any perk, but I find the radish. And now let's look at how this is going to go. I think I should slow this battle down. So the axolotl at the back gives stats anytime a friend gains a perk. Okay, and I'm going to rewind it, I think. Let's slow it down. The toucan, because it has highest attack, is going to go there. The front two have both gained a perk. The Anubis then triggers the toucan to give the perks backwards. Axolotl gives stats to everyone. So my stats are really poor, but we somehow scrape a draw. I'm rhyming. Like and subscribe for rhyming. And now, this is the part pretty soon. I should just put a perk on this. You know, it doesn't matter. Anyway, look at how fast we're going to scale up here. So mink, basically the perk that the mink is getting from its ability, we don't care about because the radish can just come over the top. Off the top rope in the shout out wrestling fans. In fact, the mink's perk comes over the top, I believe. I don't know, it's a bit confusing. Anyway, we're getting so many perks. Mimic Octo, you're cute. I'm scaled, baby. 7 wins. Zackle. I'm assuming your name is Zach, and then your middle name L, last name E. Am I correct there? The human hatching chick? I haven't spent enough time on you. You are a bundle of positivity, and you've actually helped me a lot giving like father advice in the comments. So thank you, man. Appreciate you. This build turned out to be very fun, as you can see. We're getting churros that mean nothing but are delicious. We have a naked bus. And we have a win. Fantastic. So to have a look at, like, just in a few rounds, how scaled my team is. And now I'm like, damn, we're kind of nasty, dude. And we're just going to scale front toucan. Yeah, hoping for radish on the mink. I was about to say that. Yeah, never found it. If the radish was on the mink, theoretically, radish triggers, then toucan triggers, then mink triggers. So mink would get 3 axolotl buffs in one. Yeah, it is. Really good name. Here we have Jumbear's biggest fan. Insane amount. I can't... You can go back and count that if you want. There's a lot of scaling. It's a cool build, dude. It's a nice take on... Perk builds in this game are a bit exhausted in my opinion, but it's nice to find a weird new pet in the mink that brings some new life and is pretty fun. And here we verse Mega Scalo, Mega Cringo. And we're not gonna get there. Close-ish, not really. I mean, that guy probably hates himself. That was a bit strong. That guy probably doesn't have fun playing the game. But thank you to Zackle, the human hatching chick. We had fun playing the game. We made a creative build. And I hope we're all better for watching it. Like and subscribe for being better for watching it. Goodbye.